Uh, Yo, wisdom and the Nakis. Um, Man, that's some real shit you talking, man. That shit so real. I had to go buy me a little pack of squares. You feel me? Um, Let me just say, I seen your expression on that devastation like that, and I feel you, man. Um, but listen, since this the only means we have to talk, I'll just put some business out there. Um, mm, I've been know y'all out here. Um, but although I might be black, um, listen, man, things ain't gotta be all is what you saying. There's still a light in this, man. The begotten sent me down here, cause he seen the trespass as well, man. And, and and it's not to say like he don't take things into consideration, man. Um, but I'm gonna show you the light on the good side of this tunnel, man. A check out my I brought it back to the Egypt Pharisee. You hear what I'm saying, baby? Anyhow, that's on the side note. Um, Back to this business though, on some real. Um, I'm just gonna say this, man. Let me tell you this little short little whole shit happened to me. Um, my son here, it's so funny because when they first came knocking on my door trying to come in 2 in the morning, the 911 dispatcher gonna talk about don't I have a son? And I'm like, what the fuck? Like what the fuck that got to do with anything, right? Uh, but now I seen what happened. Yeah, with that clone shit. Let me tell you how wicked these archons are. Because I'm out here on these airwaves too. So old boy in his slickness, and I can't believe this because it was some of my extended family actually sold my son out. And yo, your boy Trump ain't around. The archons, all of that shit. Most all of them gone, bro. So I'm hearing my little one talking to me. Yo, the last time you seen old boy, he was cruising around on that Air Force, talk about he having a great day. Man, that dude in there choking my little dude out with a belt and doing all sorts of shit, man. And man, that really hit a real desouring note. So they plan was, and of all places, on Easter Island. Yeah, so they had some plan to kind of like off him, off me at the same time. But you know, I don't play that type of shit. Um, so, mm, so I touched them, man. They gone. They with father, man. I should have picked them up a long time ago, man. But I was trying to see if he would come to his senses. What you got sitting up there in the house now is a clone, man. That's why your boy offed himself the economic representative, because he realized how many of the archons took a hit that night. They all jumped on that up on that bird. And yeah, I sent something over there. Yeah, they ain't in commission no more, man. That's a clone you got up there. Um mm. So now let me tell you this business. Being with one of y'all sure as hell ain't gonna save me. Uh, but I don't really worry about that, man. Shoot, like I always say, it ain't really me I worry about, and I ain't trying to be on no rah rah gangster shit. But I was just trying to get through to y'all, and it seemed like y'all and the Palladians still going head to head on some stuff. And I just asked that y'all kind of just take a chill for the night. Let me see what's going down. Let me hear the grievances. I know it's probably been stated a million times over. Um, but bro, it don't got to be like this. I wouldn't even worry about the archons. We already picked up a whole bunch of them. That little 6.2 quake that came down in Antarctic, I already know that was a detonation off of y'all. For them little bastards. So the place really kind of cleared out, man, is what I'm trying to say. Um, So now, all right. Now this is your grievance because of the amount of hostilities and the amount of stuff that done transpired. I could feel you on that. I feel y'all. And that's why he sent me down here. And you see, oh man, this kind of like I'm gonna try to make not it's kind of a long story, but anyhow, I know y'all have y'all feelings towards Jesus and all of this and whatnot. You feel like this thing, Father allowed these creations and because of that, y'all took a hit down here on this. But I'm gonna tell you, this is still salvageable, man. You don't have to go to that extreme. I know there's been a lot of trespasses, but we could work together and get this back on track, man. Your reptilians and the whatever else creation down here, and I could understand their plight because a lot of them, when they went down to the church to get salvation, they got the salvation, but they didn't see any progress being done. So they really felt like they have to earn their redemption in order for them to be issued out like for Father to respond to them in a way like they have a soul, a spirit. But if they don't do good works and it takes time to earn your redemption, that's just like somebody come to your house. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you hear them, but you just don't open the door and just let the dude walk all around your crib, your house. But if he's there washing dishes, he's cutting the yard, he playing his part. After time, you say, you know what? Although I didn't know you, I know you. And then you open everything. So in their thinking, because when they went, they just didn't see any results. They started to curse God. And that's when they started to crap on everybody and I could totally understand, because if me and you walk in the same establishment and all of a sudden all sorts of good things is happening for you and ain't nothing happening for me, then I'm going to be like, yo, what kind of God is this? Bump that. I'm doing everything to the other side, to the left field, because I feel like you seeing color, you being discriminatory, so you ain't no God to me. But they just wasn't in understanding, man. And you know, I'm gonna accept responsibility for my part. Because when Jesus came down here, he had said when he got that was the only thing he asked Father 3 times. He said, Father, pass this cup before me 3 times, because really that's not his job. But Father's word always stands. And because of some stuff I had did previously, I think he's had some experiences with me kind of colliding planets and doing some crazy shit. I got sent to timeout. And that's why Jesus asked him 3 times, like, are you sure? Like, pass this cup before me, because that's not really his job. I was supposed to have came out here back then, and had set all of this stuff kind of straight. Cause I don't play them type of games. You hear what I'm saying? Had they did that crap to me, listen, man, it would have been lights out right then and there. I don't get down like that. Jesus is a teacher. I'm the wild out one. But I wasn't, you got to look at it. If your field workers have left, they in timeout, the only person to do your ranch work was Jesus. But he ain't no, you know, I was always that wild out one. He's very guided, disciplined. I ain't got all of that. I got my little ignorant moments. I let this thing go way too far. It cost me, and I took that a little bit personal with my child, man. That was really foul of him. But he with Father, the Archons with Father. So I'm just saying, what you want to do, man? This thing's still salvageable, man. Listen, man, I ain't here to dictate how to run your thing, man. You do what you do. But maybe I really feel like this thing is just lacking a lot of understanding, man. And man, I'm not going to say they ain't bad folks down here, man, that's going to be stuck in their ways. But a lot of them really ain't bad. They was only bad because they just felt something good didn't apply to them. And once they come to realize that, I've noticed a lot of differences, man. Now, that could also do with y'all putting that pressure down on them. but I'm just saying, man, it's salvageable, man. That's why he sent me down here at this time, man. You know, um, but I mean, this your show and this is y'all thing, man. And I'm not here to dictate how you supposed to live within what you doing or how in the means how you doing your things. But I'm just saying, the picture ain't as bad as what it seems, man. Yeah, there's still some more cleaning up. The little clones over there in Africa, I don't know what's up with them. That shit need to come to a stop, though, for real, for real. Because they just ain't got like no respect. But maybe that's something we could work on too, man. Listen, man. The bottom line is this y'all shit, and y'all at the top of that totem pole. And it's either folks need to get with that program or they need to find some place to get to. And I could totally understand that. And I ain't here to enter mine in what you do. Because as far as my little thing, I came to pick old boy up. I picked him up. He gone, man. You know, that was my little that was our little business. We messed up on that. Damn, it really cost me on that too. But I'm gonna try not to take some of this stuff to heart, man. But I can understand it's hard not to, man. But damn, man, I got my little scepter on. This thing feeling good, man. As soon as you said that thing about orcs, I already knew what time it was, man. Man, this ain't my first walk through creation, baby. You hear what I'm saying? I got the little rainbow stick with it. You know, the red for who I be. You know what I'm saying? And I know this ain't no joking, laughing matter, but also at the same time, y'all very kind of arrogant, ignorant on some things at sometimes. And let's just try to be a little bit diplomatic. I know things is bad, but sometimes coming with that level of aggression, that fire, that rage like that, sometimes it just make things worse. And it causes a more of a fallout unnecessarily. Sometimes what they say, you get more honey, you get more further with sweet. At times, I ain't saying no sucker thing, far from it, but at the same time, let's all just use our heads and put it together, man, that it don't have to be such a calamity as such, man. So I mean, I'm gonna reach out to you, wisdom. I'm glad somebody able to speak up, and I'm glad to actually get in touch with somebody through a more better means, because even the little broad I was dealing with, she cool, but I can't. I'm a man, bro. So I gotta address a man. You hear what I'm saying? And I'm glad I could reason with you in a degree to some things. We might not see eye to eye on everything, and so be it. But at the same time, that doesn't mean that we can't work together either. Nobody, even a man and a woman, don't always see eye to eye. And so definitely amongst men to men, you're not always gonna see eye to eye, but it takes a bigger man and a good sign of character to understand that and still be able to work through that means without coming to a forceful action all the time. Because not all the time does that make something right. It's better to be diplomatic. You get a lot further. We will all get a lot further being diplomatic and respectful of one another in their ways. And although there was a lot of atrocities going on down here, I totally agree with you. I ain't trying to shortstop that or undermine that by no means. But wiping this place clean still don't correct none of what's gone already. Getting this place back in its proper order and putting yourself back in your proper position, that sends a statement saying something happened and sure as hell ain't gonna happen again. I think that sounds like a better outcome than option A that's on the table, man. And And I'm not saying that um to just try to save my little existence or anybody else's existence. I'm just saying that because you might have something good here that you can work with once it's put and placed in its proper order, man. So don't the Archons is gone. Don't throw away assets right now, is what I'm trying to tell you. They were misguided because they was dealing with misguided Archons. Your superior beings showed them a superior way then. So I'm gonna leave it at that, man. But I'm glad at least when you're able to speak on something, that's a step closer to getting something resolved, man. Because trust me, when creations ain't speaking, that means there ain't no more words left to be said, and you already know what that is. But where has that gotten y'all over the eons? You could have progressed a lot further, faster, if you wasn't dealing with some of the tribulations and trials of the bothersome wars sometime. And I ain't trying to preach to y'all, because I'm quite sure y'all already know a lot, man, but I'm just trying to put in your mind and put in perspective. It's so funny. I was walking today. I seen a sign that said, now, Father was talking to me. I seen a sign that said, now hiring. But it depends on how you look at the picture. Now hiring looked like an opportunity to somebody, but he also showed me that also means somebody just left. Now hiring really means somebody just left. There's an open spot. Somebody just checked out. Your boy's up there in the house. Don't worry about them, man. That's why old boy banged himself out the other day. He wasn't on that craft when that shit went down. Old boy kept thinking this thing was a game, so I cashed that check on his ass, man. That's just the way it goes, man. I don't like to use excessive force, but really Father came hoping that he might try to save himself and come to his sense, but he just kept on laughing and thinking something was a game. But yeah, he really crossed the line with me on that, with the fam. I could totally feel you on that. Fam is fam at the end of the day, man. So listen, I'm gonna wrap it up. Wisdom, I'm gonna try to get in touch with you more, direct, talk to talk, man. But even online like this, it kind of lets the world know, like, the shit real, man. And it ain't no game out there in the universe, as you know. I know that. Maybe they sitting here not knowing that, but it ain't no game, and it never been no game, man. And I feel you on that. But let's be a little bit mindful too at times. You can't fault sometimes those who didn't really know. They was victimized as well too, is what I'm trying to say. So you could say they filed and fuck F them, or you could look at this picture as you filed because you didn't know any damn better, and you better not have this mistake again. And we gonna take the steering wheel from here. This y'all place, man. And you know how long it takes to get a place back after something like a diverge come through. It don't have to be like that, man. Y'all actually coming up. You can work with what you have here, man. And I'm just being honest. Me personally, I'm just saying you gonna do whatever you feel to do. And I ain't got no interest on here because, after this, I go on. I got other places, other work to go do. It's sad. I'm tired as hell. I just came back into creation with all this craziness. So what you choose to do, but having things in balance and peace just makes it easier for all creation at the end of the day, man. So just meditate on that, and I see what's that's about the best I could say on things on that, man. And that's just real talk, man. Yo, stay blessed and stay up there, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.